Hello Pisces, and welcome to your reading. Pisces, we're going to have a look to see what's currently going on right now and what messages the divine wants you to receive in this reading. As usual, I always remind you that these readings are generalized. So take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't, because that's going to resonate with someone else who's watching this reading. If you could really allow your intuition to be present as I'm doing this reading for you, because as you are allowing your intuition to be present, you are going to see that you are going to get way more deeper messages than if you are just listening, right? So together we are co-creating a private reading for you, okay? So we have your cards that are on the table, and then we are just going to also grab a tarot card for you. All right. So as I'm doing this, if you could subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell, because I really appreciate the energy exchange. Okay. So let's see what is up. Okay. So you have an interesting messages that are on the cards for you. And these messages are interesting because they're all about just going deep within to receive important messages for you. The tarot card that you have received is indicating that your intuition right now is really, really sharp, because you are receiving the major arcana card of the High Priestess. And the High Priestess is that energy that is connected straight to the divine. All right. So as you are connected straight to the divine, this is when you are able to communicate and ask the divine to give you answers. This is when you can ask the divine to give you just some important information, and the divine will reply and give you the answers that you are seeking through your dreams, premonitions. You could just be seeing that you're seeing a lot of synchronicities. When you're seeing those synchronicities, just stop and think straight away, what was I just thinking? What did I just see? So learn the language of the universe, because when you learn the language of the universe, this is when the divine can start talking to you. And this can be fun, because now you're seeing messages everywhere. Now you're feeling that you are being divinely guided. So the divine is really talking and really wanting you to realize that synchronicities are important. They are there for a reason. They are not just a joke. They're not just like that energy that is just there for a laugh, right? Synchronicities like 777, 111. You are just looking up and you are seeing an important message. This is the divine telling you that you and the divine are together co-creating something that you have been asking for. So the divine really wants you to understand and understand on a deep level that you are creating together something beautiful, and the divine is trying to guide you along the way so we can get to your destination a lot faster than you just trying to close your eyes and figure it out all by yourself. Okay, so there is that message that is there, because the divine is saying that, listen, like I was saying to you, everything that you're asking for, everything that you are wishing for, it is all coming together. So patience is important, because patience allows you to tune in, fine-tune your intuition so that you can receive the downloads, the guidance that you're seeking. Because some of you are on the verge of manifesting something incredible, and the divine is trying to point you, go this way, go that way. But for some reason, you're going somewhere else. Even though you're receiving the message, you are not following up on that feeling that you're getting from deep down within. So the divine wants you to understand that right now, as things are coming together, as the things that you've been praying for are being created, as you are manifesting, patience is important, because in the background, everything is being created for you. You might not see it. You might be getting frustrated. You might be thinking that the divine is not hearing you. Why is it taking so long? And the divine is saying, patience. Listen to the messages that I'm sending you. And as you're receiving those messages, we're going to have fun. This is a journey. It's not just about arriving to what you're trying to manifest, but rather it is enjoying the process and the journey that is here. So the divine, your guides, your ancestors, your orishas, all of them want to have fun with you, because otherwise what's the point, right? So there's that feeling where you're just really being reminded, be patient, everything is happening for you, all in divine timing. But at the same time, why so serious? Why are we getting so serious about this? So let's just have some fun along the way. We are going to be guiding you. You're going to be receiving the messages. As you're receiving the messages, synchronicities, as you can see with our card, synchronicities are being sent forth for you to receive, to enjoy, and to say, wow, that was magical. I like that. That was a good one. So again, there's just really that feeling of you understanding that the divine wants you to relax into what you're trying to manifest. You're just being a bit too serious, and your seriousness is getting in the way. So the divine is saying, just loosen up a little bit, because let's play. Okay, so like I said, there is really an important, like all these 4 cards that are here are all about you, are all about your intuition, are all about manifesting, are all about you tapping in to the whispers of your soul. All right. So for some of you, like I said, you are manifesting. Some of you are really starting to listen to that deep calling that has been trying to speak to you for a long time, right? So the divine is saying, if you close your eyes and connect to the divine, you're gonna see, as you can see with our person, even though her eyes appear to be closed, you can see that actually, if you look closely, her eyes are opened. So the divine is saying, if you close your eyes, if you meditate, if you connect, you are going to be able to see way more than you can with your 2 eyes, because now you are allowing to hold the divine's hand and to be guided. All right. So the divine is saying, listen to the whispers of your soul, because the whispers of your soul are connected to whatever it is that you are trying to bring out into the world, that you are trying to create. Some of you are going through that soul-searching journey, okay? And as you're going through that soul-searching journey, that is also the perfect time to listen. There is a lot about listening. There is a lot about connecting. I know some of you, for some reason, find it really hard to connect. It's really simple. I think the secret in all this is just don't try too hard. Have some fun. When you try too hard, this is when you're almost like blocking yourself. Because the vibration of trying too hard is very different from allowing. It's very different from relaxing into. It's very different with going with the flow of things. So allow the ebb and flow of the universe to work with you. As you are doing that soul searching, you're listening to the whispers of your soul. And as you're listening to the whispers of your soul, things will start happening in a magical way. Because I'm really hearing that message about having fun and making this whole process magical, so that when you are telling stories to your friends, when you're telling stories to people that you meet, you're like, I wanted this thing to happen. I was praying for a long time. I was really meditating. At first, I was really trying to push too hard. Then you know what? I just let go. And I said, divine, I'm going to allow what's mine and what's meant for me will simply find me in an easy and fun way. And that's when things started to happen in a really fun and magical way. That's when things started to unfold in a beautiful way. That's when this happened, and you have so many amazing stories to tell, and people will be like, wow, did that really happen? That's incredible. And that's what the divine wants. This is what this whole reading is all about. Because when you can inspire other people with your stories about how you created things, how you manifested things, how you worked with the divine, with your guides, and you listened and you went with the journey, with the flow, with the magical moments, with the synchronicities, when you followed that, that's when things started to happen in a really magical, magnificent way. Because the divine is saying that life doesn't have to be really difficult. We make it more difficult than it needs to. So all this reading is about relax, have fun, allow, let go of trying to control too much. The divine has a higher perspective. Your guides have a higher perspective, and they can see a lot easier how to get from what you are trying to manifest and how to get there. They can see a quicker journey. But for you, you're going to try to go here, there, and it's just taking way too long. And when you do it that way, there's no fun. You're pushing too much, okay? So what else is happening? So the next card that you have is talking about exactly what I've just been telling you. This is just like putting that cherry on the top, right? So this card is talking about your guidance is divinely guided. So there is that message that the divine is saying again, that there is divine guidance that is here. Follow the clues, follow the synchronicities. There you find the magic, there you find the fun, there you find what it is that you are manifesting, there you find your blessings waiting for you. So there's no reason for you to make things so hard for yourself. You can see the differences in the energy in the picture. When you allow, things are just a lot lighter. Things are just a lot brighter. But when you are pushing and pushing and pushing and pushing, things are not fun. There is just that grayness. There is just that downness that is around you. You get what you want, but it's not satisfying, because there's no magical stories to tell, okay? The divine wants magic to happen along the way. So the last card that we have is just telling you that, listen, right? Your reality is a direct reflection of your past choices. So what does that mean? Well, you can listen to this message and decide, I'm going to go and listen to another tarot reading. You don't take anything serious. You are just listening for entertainment. I don't know, for the reasons why you're listening. You don't go and do the meditation. You don't go and connect with the divine so that you can have that divine guidance that is here. So what happens in that choice that you've made, things are a lot more difficult because you are not connecting to the divine. There is no magic. There's no magic. You are just getting really feeling exhausted, burnt out. But if you make that choice to connect, now your reality is completely different, okay? So you get to choose whether you have that magical experience to where you are going, or whether you're gonna make it hard. You get there, but the stories, the energy will be completely different. So this is the reading that I have for you. The divine wants you to know that everything that you're praying for, your prayers have been heard, they've been answered, and now the divine is saying, let's have fun whilst you're making your dreams a reality. So I'm going to let you go and do what it is that you need to do. I'm going to say goodbye for now. And don't forget, of course, to give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And it's a goodbye from me.